Hello everybody, my name is Ben. I'm your SCBA tech here at Layton City Fire Department. Today we're going to be talking about our Cascade system to fill our SCBA bottles. We have 3 of these located across the city, one at this Station 53, which is the one you're looking at now, one over at the training tower, and then one over at Station 51. Today we're just going to be talking about how to fill bottles and then how to fill the actual Cascade system when we get low on here. So we'll start with the bottle fill. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your empty bottles or your low bottles and you're going to quick connect them over to that quick connect there. Make sure your bleeder valve is tight, and then you will open up that air bottle there perfectly. Sweet. And then once that has been completed, you will open up your doors. As you can see, you can do 2 bottles at once and have a total carrying of 4 bottle capacity. So now that bomb door is closed, the next step you'll do is you'll go to your from bank. We're going to switch things up a little bit because before we had it as, you would go from your lowest to your highest and so on and so forth. But now we're just going to make it easy so we're not having to fill all of our Cascade reserve bottles there. And so we're just working from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so from here, you're going to go from bank 1. You're going to open that up, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. The thing you're hearing right now is just the equalization between the bottles there. Perfect. Once that's all the way open, then we'll make our way down to the gas pedal. This will be that SCBA fill. You're going to be opening this slowly and listening for the air exchange while also watching this gauge. This gauge is the one that will be telling you where you're at. As you can see, this bottle is at 4,400 PSI, and ideally we have all of our bottles at that 4,500 in order to be, rescue ready. So, like I said before, we're going to slowly open this until you hear it, and you will watch that. A little overfill, that's okay. Perfect. So from there, we will close that righty-tighty for the SCBA fill, and we'll make our way up to that bank that we opened, that from bank that we opened. Close that all the way, make sure everything's nice and closed and not too tight, but good, tight enough to where you're not turning it anymore. And then from that process on, you open up your bomb door, close again, close your bottle. Once that bottle is closed, we will then let out that air from that bleeder valve. Perfect. Okay, now you can disconnect those, and as you can see, put those stoppers back on there. Perfect. Now we will move on to filling our system here. So like I was saying before, ideally we start getting a foundation of working from that 1, 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. But you're always watching this. Ideally we have these at 6,000 at the beginning of the shift, and then throughout the shift with training and such, they will come down, and then this should be a once a shift kind of deal. So then you're going to open the banks that you want to fill. So that will be the 2 bank. So when you want to fill the system itself, it's going to be from those 2 banks. And when you want to fill bottles, it's going to be from the from banks. So we'll open these lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, open those all the way, and then we'll make these our way over here. And the only buttons that you will need to be pressing is that start button there. And then as it will, kick up, I'm not going to do it just for video purposes for sound quality, but you'll hear it, kick on, and then over time it will fill this air system here, these reserve tanks in the back. It takes a little bit. I'd suggest checking on it every 30 to 45 minutes and so forth until you see the air increase to 6,000 PSI. Perfect. And then once you are done and you have those, you're going to then go from there, and we will hit that stop 2-minute delay. It's going to take 2 minutes. That's okay. It's doing what it needs to do. It's going to purge out the system, release any of the condensation that's acquired throughout the hoses. And then once it has turned itself off, then we will go through, we'll open that door for now, but the next thing you'll do is you will close these two banks, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you'll close these all the way, make sure they're all the way closed, just like I said, not too tight, but just hand tight there. And once all your banks are full and closed, then you will make your way over to this drain only. All of our Cascade systems have these drains, and it's just preferred that we drain them after letting the machine run. Hopefully you learned something today. If you have new guys and you're not super familiar, use this video. If you do have any complications with the system, feel free to reach out to anybody on the SCBA system.